And dies in your golden flame, like the horizon when the clouds give way and the sun begins to claim the day. You burn the fog, you pull me through the wreckage of the doubts I knew. I don't need the world to shift or turn. Just let me stand where your spirit burns. I was treading water in the deep with secrets that I couldn't keep. Just a jagged lie until you reached and caught my eye. You didn't have to raw scream to wake me from that hollow dream. Love ain't always a thunderous sound. Sometimes it's just the solid ground. You burn the fog, you still the storm, you make the ragged heart feel warm. Even when the heavens lose their spark, you're the ember glowing in the dark. Shifting sand and the compass breaks inside my hand. I remember how you tracked me down when I was sinking and about to drown. You burn the fog, you lift me high like a sunrise in a bruised up sky. Every footstep finds its rhythm now. daylight died before the clouds could break. Thunder roared like a cannon's wake. Corrugated iron shivered while the mothers knelt, counting every sin that the valley felt. When the river breached the levee wall, it didn't plan to leave. It carved its mark in the kitchen floor and wore the town upon its sleeve. Beneath the guilt, old men watch the tide climb high, measuring the years by the darkening sky. When the river breached the levee wall, it didn't pick a side, but it found the folks with the shallow pockets and took them for a ride. Muddy grip and let the whole world start to slip. When the river breached the levee wall, the history washed away. From the shacks down to the marble stairs, there was a heavy price to pay. Before the clouds could break, thunder roared like a cannon's wake. The daylight died before the clouds could break. Thunder roared like a cannon's wake. The daylight died before the clouds could break. Thunder roared like a cannon's wake. Corrugated iron shivered while the mothers knelt, counting every sin that the valley felt. When the river breached the levee wall, it didn't plan to leave. It carved its mark in the kitchen floor and wore the town upon its sleeve. The daylight died before the clouds could break. Thunder roared like a cannon's wake. Corrugated iron shivered while the mothers knelt, counting every sin that the valley felt. When the river breached the levee wall, it didn't plan to leave. It carved its mark in the kitchen floor and bore the town upon its sleeve. The daylight died before the clouds could break. Thunder roared like a cannon's wake. A corrugated iron shivered while the mothers knelt, counting every sin that the valley felt. When the river breached the levee wall, it didn't plan to leave. It carved its mark in the kitchen floor and wore the town upon its sleeve.
Ghostly signals from a road to nowhere. Your final breath left a metallic sting. Hold the line, but the cables did swing. Deep in the mile beneath the leaden sky, the warning scream, but we let them fly. The tide don't bow to a desperate plea. It just swallows the land and it drags out to sea. There's a stain on the wood of my door, a watermark from a ghost-filled war. I'm clawing the mud, but the bank gives way, sinking deeper in the debris of the day. A ghost is a river that's running wide, a gospel song with nowhere to hide. I'm gasping for air, losing the fight, stranded on the wrong side of the line tonight. We were a fever on a stolen clock, building our pride on a crumbling rock. Thought we could outlast the gathering storm, but the clouds don't care if our heart is warm. I see your face in the jagged shards, in the wreckage of our house of cards. I'd dive back down if my soul could float, but regret is an anchor on a sinking boat. There's a scar carved deep in my chest, dividing the ruins from the rest. I reach for the ghost, I lose my hold, like grasping for silver smoking sweat upon the breeze. Your denim's draped across my chair, a ghost you meant to leave right there. The crowd is gone, the ghosts remain. My blood is thumping like a train. You're leaning close, a wordless plea. Your silence works a spell on me. I know the law, I know the cost. Inside my mind the line is lost. This tension hums like glowing tubes, a truth that's better left diffused between the dying note and the dawn's first light. We're shivering in a thin disguise tonight. No sacred vows, no reasons why. Just leave that one apology to die between the dying notes before the world comes crashing in. We're living where the shadows begin, between the dying note and the dawn's first light. The sodium street lamp bleeds through the pain. Your breath is heat, your touch is rain. The night don't care for what's in store, it just dares us to reach for more. Your hand is tracing and phantom beat, counting the sins in this humid heat. Tomorrow's watching with a cold, clear eye, but tonight we let the hours fly. If this is ruin, it feels too sweet, like bending a string till the pitches meet. I don't need a map or a promised land, just don't let go of my trembling hand. Between the dying notes and the dawn's first light, we let the darkness rename us tonight. No alibis, no tangled lies. This fever burns without a fire in our eyes. Between the dying notes, pull me near. Let the rules of the world just disappear. We're the only thing real in this hollow view. Between the dying note and you. If the morning sun finds us miles away, it won't kill the ghost of what we played. Some anthems die when the moon turns gray, but the scar they leave is here to stay. Between the dying notes and the dawn's first light, we're burning slow, we're burning bright. No hollow past, no future fear, just the weight of us standing here. Between the dying note, don't look back. Let the silence fill every crack. If this fades out with the morning dew, it was gospel truth. Between the beats, between the dying notes. dying note. Bit hard on the cotton bolts. The midnight dark came to claim our souls. You're so long, hit like a lit pipe sky. Right when the liquor started running dry, I heard the ghost bells tolling in the dark. Felt the timber cracking in my heart. Every secret that you kept unsaid rose like a tide above my head. There's a high water line on my door. The jagged scar can't ignore no more. I make her down, but the silt moves fast. Some things drown, some things last. I tried to hold you while the heavens bled, but the river don't care what the lovers said. Yeah, there's a high water line tonight between the gutter and the holy light. On a riverbed, on a hollow vow, in a prayer unsaid. Your kiss was fire, but your heart was ice, like a summer flood with a winter price. Now every mile of this lonesome track is just your ghost riding on my back. I'd wrestle the storm if the sky would bend, but love is a house that the rain won't mend. There's a high water line on my soul, left its mark, took its toll. If I'd seen the clouds turn black as coal, I'd grip the spirit of your soul. Now the thunder's died, the damage is done, and I'm just a man walking toward the sun. Upon this place, mama, you need it.
Break another little piece of my heart, you know you can. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it if it makes you feel good. Oh, yes indeed, yeah. Your eyes on the street, looking out. And baby, deep down in your heart, I guess you know that ain't right. Never, 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 never hear me when I cry. Baby, I cry all the time. And each time I tell myself that I can't stand the pain. When you hold me in your arms, I'll say it once again. I said, come on, come on, come on, come on and take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Yeah. Break another little piece of my heart, you know you can. Yeah. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. Yeah. You know you got it if it makes you feel good. You got it if it makes you feel good. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break another little piece of my heart, you know you can. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it if it makes you feel good.
But dissolves before the second verse. The world outside just turns to stone when the first string screams into the night. I don't care where the highway leads, I just need to drown in the light. Let the volume rename my soul, let it rattle the cage of my skin. I'm cutting the brakes and losing control. I give in, yeah, I give in. This how don't lie, don't ask it why. It drags me down to the riverbed. Tonight I'm losing myself on purpose.
up till the speaker blows. Part the mob, that's how it goes. High tension in the gut. No mention of staying shy.
Before the clouds could break, thunder roared like a cannon's wake. Corrugated iron shivered while the mothers knelt, counting every sin that the valley felt. When the river breached the levee wall, it didn't plan to leave. Kitchen floor and wore the town upon its sleeve. Beneath the guilt, old men watch the tide climb high, measuring the years by the darkening sky. When the river breached the levee wall, it didn't pick a side, but it found the folks with the shallow pockets and took them for a ride. When the river breached the levee wall, the history washed away. From the shacks down to the marble stairs, there was a heavy price to pay. story of love that's never been told. I tried to run, but my heart stayed still, caught in the shadow of your wheel. Every note that my old guitar sings echoes the truth that your love brings. And I can't hide, no, I can't pretend. This broken road is where I begin. You light my soul like an electric flame, burn through my darkness, calling my name. In every chord, in every stream, you're the fire inside my dream. Your love's a river deep and wide, turns a lost man into a child. I hear your voice in the midnight blue. You're the only truth I choose. If love's a gamble, I'll roll the dice. Pay any cost, I'll pay the price. 'Cause without you, girl, I'm just a song with no rhythm to carry me on. You light my soul like an electric flame, running through thunder, screaming your name. In every chord, in every cry, you're the reason I'm I saw you walking through the midnight rain, soft like a whisper calling my name. I saw you walking through the midnight rain, soft like a whisper calling my name. I saw you walking through the midnight rain, soft whisper calling my name. I saw you walking through the midnight rain, soft like a whisper calling my name. I saw you walking through the midnight rain, soft like a whisper calling my name. I saw you walking through the midnight rain, soft like a whisper calling my name. I saw you walking through the midnight rain, soft like a whisper calling my name. Your eyes are fire, your touch was gold.
Heave the hammer, crack the bone, stop the stammer, take the throne. I got the juice running through the floor. Turn it loose, kick down the door, kick down the door. The fuse is short, the fuse is red. A loud report, heart is stone. I am the wire, you are the spark, catching fire in the dark. Power alone, watch the needle jump. Power alone, feel the heavy thump. Hands in the air, feet in the heat, stripping it bare. Down on the street, 10,000 volts, screaming in the dark. Lightning bolts, kick the spark. The pit is wide, the pit is deep, nowhere to hide, nowhere to sleep. I am the wire, you are the spark, catching fire in the dark. Power alone, watch the needle jump. Power alone, feel the heavy thump. Crank the knob till the speaker blows. Part of the mob, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. High tension in the gut, no mention, staying sharp. Watch the needle jump. Power low, feel the heavy thump. Push it to the right, get in your head to
The midnight air was a leaden weight. I'd grown accustomed to a hollow fade. Then your laughter split the indigo wide, like a sunrise surging on on a rising tide. I was anchored in a downpour of gray, wrestling ghosts that refused to fade. But the sound of my name on your breath shook the dust off the sting of death. You dragged the dawn into my tired soul, turning my leaden heart to gold. I quit hunting shadows in the sky. You're the only North Star in my eye. When this world is a jagged, broken song, you're the melody where I belong. I spent a lifetime in a waking dream, treading water in a stagnant stream, just begging for a spark that would hold, not a flash that left me in the cold. Now I'm steady with my hand in yours, finding footing on these rocky shores. I don't need the answers or the plans, I just know exactly where I stand. You drag the dawn into my tired soul, letting every shadow lose control. I don't doubt the ground beneath my feet when your truth is making me complete. Even when the blackness starts to churn, I'll remember how your spirit if the heavens crumble into dust and the gears of the world begin to rust, I'll be anchored to the truth I found. Your love is my hallowed ground. You bring the morning when the night is long, the only fire that keeps me strong. I don't need a miracle to see you're the faith that's unshackled me. Wrapped up in your saving grace, every terror leaves without a trace. The sky went black before the rain. Thunder spoke like loaded guns. Temples shaking, mothers praying. Knew there was nowhere left to run. When the water crossed the line, it did not wash away the blood, his name, and broken bones, and seal the poor man's fate. Church bells rang and disappeared. Old men stared at rising line, marked by loss and steady year. When the water crossed the line, it chose no right or wrong, but found a with empty hands, stayed with them too long. They said the flood was just the rain, but rain don't cry like this. It carried prayers and muddy arms and drown them in the mist. The pass was pulled below, from the cabins to the courthouse steps. You could hear the sorrow flow. Names erased, but not the pain. The river still remembers.